time for another Sunday video. Today's going to be different, and here's why. I'm currently in California, or Communist-fornia, watching my son graduate. Yes, little dude. The small child that was about, I want to say, 7 or 8 years old, crossing that rope bridge at the end of my videos. Turned 18 in March, and he graduates this coming week. So I'm down there hanging out with him, and he's getting ready to go on to better and bigger things, living on his own and starting the game called life. So we're gonna make sure he's okay, check everything out, hang out with him for a little bit, and during that time you can enjoy this video. Today we want to talk about my picks, or my #1 fire starters / fire kits for 2024. So one of my top fire starters for 2024 is the Fire Viper from Strange Raven Outdoors. They have a Facebook page as well as an Etsy store. The Etsy store will be inside my video description box. Check them out. They sell bushcraft items there as well, and hand-forged knives also. So check them out. Strange Raven Outdoors. This right here is a large version of a slow match. We're looking at probably about a 1/2 inch by 5/8 diameter hemp rope that's impregnated with wax and accelerant. Now here's the important feature. We have a copper tube right here, or sleeve, with a cap. And the cap twists right off. You can slide the pipe or sleeve down like so, and then simply expose the hemp fibers. Now the secret to using this large slow match is to simply light this with, say, a match, a lighter, or sparks from a ferro rod. Once it's lit, you can use it to light your fire if you have damp or marginal tinder. And when you're done, take the sleeve and just walk it back up like so. Place the cap back over it, and it will snuff it out. The important thing it does is it creates improvised char cloth or char material. That way the next time you light it, it's that much easier. And the most important feature is that it's waterproof. And there you go, the Fire Viper from Strange Raven Outdoors. Check them out on Facebook, like and follow them, tell them I sent you. Most importantly, go to my video description box and check out their Etsy store. I'll place that link inside my video description box, so check it out and get one today. Now the next one here is called Fiber Light, and it's so simple it's stupid. It's nothing more than finely ground, pulverized wood pulp that's impregnated with wax. That's all that it is. There's no accelerants, there's no chemicals in here. It's 100% natural. Think of processing fat wood for a fire. Take the back of your knife, scrape those shavings off, and get it as fine as possible. That's basically what this is. Wax infused wood fiber or pulp. And the best part is, like the Fire Viper, it's waterproof. Here's a small pinch right out of the can. Place it there on the ground. Just like that. You can't go wrong with wood fiber that's sealed in wax. I mean, this stuff is beautiful. There's no other words for it. Fiberlight, check them out. This next one here comes from Mantis Outdoors. They call it the Fidelis Fire or Always Fire. Now, there's probably 100 different ones of these on the market. Some are the original OG. Some have been stolen from and recreated and stolen from again and blah, 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 blah. Basically what it is a cotton pad that you get from Walgreens or CVS, Rite Aid, that was meant to be a makeup removal for chicks, okay? And they've impregnated it with wax and some type of homemade accelerant or store-bought accelerant. The downside of accelerants is, yes, they can be cancer-causing. However, breathing the air in 2024 is cancer-causing. So you roll the dice every single day you wake up. Now, if it's an emergency, everything's damp or wet, do you want an always fire, a sure fire, or do you want to screw around and hope you get fire? At that point, cotton impregnated accelerant, in my opinion, is off the table. It's not a question. If I had 5 gallons of gas, I'm going to dump on the ground and light it, okay, just to make sure. The beauty of these things are it's waterproof, like the previous two. You just simply bend it, and what I like to do is take my fingers and pinch a small piece of it up. It gives it that cotton fiber that can take with a ferrocerium rod sparks or even a lighter or match. And we're going to save the best for last. What you see right here in front of you is the new Corporals Corner Fire Kit for 2024. It's made by Campcraft Outdoors. We have this wax canvas bag, and on the inside, a whole lot more. Let's get to it. Looking at that kit, I give you 3 major ways to start a fire. First off is old school flint and steel, along with a piece of flint. This will give you spark. It will ignite a piece of char cloth or char material that you can then place into a bird's nest or a tinder bundle. Simply then blow it in the flame. Next, we have a Fresnel or Fresnel lens. This is going to harness the power of the sun like a magnifying glass. Focus that sun ray down to a small dot and light your ember, char cloth, char material, and then once again, place it into a bird's nest or tinder bundle and blow it in the flame. Lastly, we have a 5/16 by 4-inch ferrocerium rod that will guarantee you spark in wet weather conditions. There's your 3 major ways to start a fire. Now we're going to talk about individual fire starters, and we're going to kick that off with fat wood. The next 2 go hand in hand. It is a slow match, a small version of what we talked about earlier with the Strange Raven Outdoors Fire Viper. This is about a 1/4 inch jute rope that's impregnated with wax and accelerant. And just like the Fire Viper, once you get it lit, you want to snuff it out. All you got to do is pull it into the tube right here and call it good. Next, we have a large version of it without a sleeve. So all we're going to do is we're going to fray this up right here, expose those fibers, and you can light it with spark from a ferro rod or an actual Bic lighter. Once it goes, you can already see the size of flame you're going to come off this. So here's the simple trick with flint and steel for those that don't know or that have little experience. If you want the sparks to jump up, let's say you want to hold your char material under your thumb and on your flint, and you want the sparks to jump up on top of that, you simply hold it and do a vertical strike motion, 12-inch strike straight down, a glancing blow if you will. That puts the sparks up on top. Now let's say you want your char material on the ground or on a rock and you want the sparks to all travel downward. Well, then you're going to simply hold your striker, use your flint in a full vertical strike, a glancing blow, and force the sparks downward. Moving right along here, we have a wax impregnated piece of cotton that resembles a cigarette butt. All we're going to do is we're going to twist it. We're going to open it and expose those fibers. And then it can be lit using a lighter, match, or ferrocerium rod. So the last thing inside this kit is a makeshift bird's nest. Practice will make you better. I recommend that you use the char cloth that's in the kit, the small black cylinders. Use your flint and steel. Drop one in there. Simply raise it up above your head in the direction of the wind. That way the smoke will be carried away. You're not getting a face full of smoke. Add oxygen until it bursts into flame. Once you have flame, simply turn it over, let it fully engulf, and then place it inside your fire lay. Flip it over, let it fully engulf, just like that. And there you go, Corporal's Corner Fire Kit for 2024, made by Campcraft Outdoors. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop between 40 and 50 of these into my Etsy store. If they fly off the shelves and there's a great demand for them, I'll put in an order and we'll get more. If they just sit there and no one's buying them, like those drive hooks, and it takes months to get rid of them, then I know no one wants them and we're going to move on to something else. We talked about carbon steel skillets. All the equipment should be here in a week or so, and then we'll start hammering those bad boys out. I'll drop a video somewhere in there showing somewhat of the process, not the entire process, because I know there's individuals just waiting to try to copy that, slap a logo on it, and call it theirs. So we'll go ahead and hold off on showing the entire process, but you'll be made aware that the skillets are available. And then last but not least, we talked about this last Sunday and the Sunday before that. Survival Mastery. I'm excited I'm part of this. I'm part of the upper echelon. I'm involved in the company as well as making videos. It is a new platform that's going to rival anything that's existing right now. It's, imagine if you will, wrapping YouTube Patreon, all these paid online classrooms like Udemy, Facebook, Instagram, online stores, all into a one-stop shop. And that's exactly what we got going here. Along with that, as we get online students, they can be transferred over to certain schools or certain individuals with property to run classes or schools from those locations and take the students with them. It's something that has not been done yet. It's on the ground floor. And right now, Survival Mastery is offering between a 25 and 50% discount for signups. The Survival Mastery website will be inside my video description box. Click on it, check out the website, see what it's about. We currently have 30 plus instructors on there. Some are celebrity status, some are top YouTubers, some own and operate schools. So check them out, and more names are being added daily. After you check out the website, go to Survival Mastery on Facebook and Instagram and follow them there. Tell them I sent you. And the important thing is, get in on the ground floor, because you guys will have first access to everything that's going to drop in October. It actually didn't rain during the video. All right, let's get out of here. With that, all the gear in my videos we found in 2 places. 1, my Amazon affiliate page, and 2, my Etsy store. Both links are found inside my description box. Now, please do me that favor. Hit that like and subscribe button, then ring that notification bell. Once you ring that bell, please select all notifications. And as always, thank you for your comments, views, and support. Thanks for watching. Get out in the field, have some fun. I'm going to catch you next time. And yes, next week, we'll have another solo overnighter.